What's up guys, what is going on YouTube? This is Bike Studio. Welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial I want to show you how you can make this Easter flyer design in just a couple of minutes. So without any much further ado, let's dive into the video while I show you this. Our own new page, which is you can hit on Ctrl N to create your own new page. We'll be using 6 by 6 inches to do that, and then RGB color mode, and then we can hit OK so that we can start. So the next thing we're going to do is to go over to your toolbar where you see this rectangle sign. You are going to double click on that to give it your own working space here like this. So what we are going to do next is to gradiently fill this particular space. What you're going to do is hit on G on your keyboard to activate the gradient fill, and then you hold on your shift to draw something like this down. Okay, so we hit on this black part, so that will give that a little dark red. Yeah, a dark red, something like this. Let's take it up a little. Okay, something like this, and then we'll go over to this white part, click on it, and then click on this side, and then we can give it a lighter red. Alright, something like this. Okay, and then we go over to our property bar where you see elliptical fountain fill. We're going to hit on that, and we have something like this. Okay, so we'll adjust that to this other side of the design. Okay, I think we are good to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import my background which I use in that design. So I go over to the folder where my background is, so I will just drag here into the CorelDraw, or you can kindly hit on Ctrl I to import to locate the folder where the background is, and then you bring it to CorelDraw. There are different ways to import in CorelDraw. So what we are going to do next is to right click down on this, and then you drag to the top of this where you have filled this with a red color, and then you leave, and then you see an option here, power clip. So you can do that. There are many ways to do power clip, but this is the easiest step which I know, and you can also try that. So what you do, right click down and drag, and then you drag to the top, and then you leave, then you power clip. Okay, so hit on your Alt to access what is inside the power clip. So you hit on that, we have something like this. So we are going to scale that to fit in to our working space. Okay, so hold on your shift, and then you drag something like this to fit in. Okay, so what we are going to do next, let me zoom out. So what we are going to do next, we are going to rotate this. So double click on this, and then you rotate this a little, then you hold on your shift to transform that again. We'll rotate that again. Okay, and then let me zoom out. So we're going to transform that again, so we have something like this. Okay, so what you're going to do next is hold on your Alt, and then you select what is inside the power clip, and then go over to your transparency tool, and then we are going to give that a blending mode option. So go over to your property bar where you see normal here, go over, and then you click on overlay. So overlay, that is what we are going to use for this design. So hit on your G while selecting that space again, and then we are going to adjust our fill. So hit on this dark part of the red, and then we increase that dark part. Let's make it that dark. Okay, till we have something like this. So the lighter part of the red will be on the turn icon here, turn background here. So sorry, so we have something. So the next thing we are going to do is to go over to the folder where I have my church logo, and then I'll bring that in. So don't mind the way I do import my resources to my CorelDraw. You can follow the normal process to do that. So here is my church logo icon, so I'll take that to this top. So I'll resize it, and then I'm going to type in the name of the church right now. So we have okay, so I'm going to give that a popping typeface. I fill that with a white color, and then I'll try to transform that, reduce that a little. So what I'm going to do to this is I'm going to pick up my shape tool so that I will track this so that there will not be much space. So I'll bring it here, reduce the logo to something like this. So hold on your shift and select the text and hit on E on your keyboard to align everything. So you can group that, and then let me zoom out. Once you group that, you hold on your shift and select the background, and then you hit on your C to center align that. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to pick up a rectangle and then draw something like this above it. Okay, something like this. So I'm going to fill that with a color yellow, another version of yellow, something like this. So control page down to bring that down, and then I'm going to pick up my transparency tool, and then I will make that thing transparent to something like this. Okay, so alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to type presents. So presents, okay, poppins, that'll be the font we are using. So bring the present here, hold on your shift, select the backgrounds, hit on C to align that, fill that with a white color. Let's reduce that a little. Okay, so let me track that a little by picking up your shape tool, and then you track that this way. So hold on your shift, select the background, hit on your C to center align that. Okay, so the next thing, we are going to have our 3 days Easter convention retreat. So we're going to have our Easter first. So I type in the word Easter, and then the typeface I'm going to use for that is Balumont. Yeah, Balumont, something like that. I might not get the pronunciation correct, so you can just type, go and search for the font, or I'll make that available for you to download also. So I have something like this. So hold on your shift, select the background, then hit on the C to center align that. So I have something like this. Okay, so I'm going to fill that with this yellow, or let's make that okay, let's have that yellow here. I think we are okay with that. So for me to have something that is very realistic, so I'm going to copy this, and then I'll give the other one a little bit black color, a black color actually. So I'll give that a black color like this, and then I'm going to bring that down, that is by holding Ctrl and then page down. So I have something like this. Okay, so you can play back to see what I've done. So I group this, Control, hold on your shift and then hit on the background, and then see we have something like this. Okay, so I'm going to have my 3 days with my poppins typeface with a white color. I'm going to have that around here. Okay, alright, so let me bring this black part now to have something like this. Okay, so I'll have my 3 days there, and then my convention retreat will be below Easter as convention retreat. Okay, so we'll use the same font we use for Easter, that is Beaumont. So we'll have that here. So we fill that with a white. So what you feel is good for you. So I think I love this view for now. So we have something like this. So you can now see that our flyer is making sense right now. So the last thing we're going to do is to have our date and then the time below the flyer design. So I'm going to do this right now. Pick up my rectangle, draw a rectangle like this. So I'm going to select on the node here by picking my shape tool, pick on this node, then hold on your shift, pick on this node again. So what you're going to do is to drag these two nodes inward, okay? So we have something like this, alright? So I fill this with a white color, then I'll power clip this, remove the outline, then I'll power clip this, okay? So for you to select what is inside a power clip, hold on your alt and then you select what's, and then you click on that particular side where that image is or any object is, you can pick that up. So we have something like this right now, and then I'm going to copy it by right clicking down to drag and then leave and then copy here. I'm going to fill that with this color. So I'm going to take this color to the back, so control page down to move it to the back, okay? So we have something like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the date, which is from Friday. So we have Friday 29th to Sunday 31st, okay? So don't forget to leave a like on this video, and if this interests you, kindly share to your fellow designers, okay? So I'm going to have my March 2024 around here. So I'm going to have poppins, okay? Poppins, Ctrl K to break that. So I'll adjust this here, then my mark should be around here, then I'll adjust this. So I'll be releasing another tutorial on a flyer which I'll be making for you guys to learn another way to design an Easter flyer design. This is practically just for a program for a church, so I'm going to make another design for you guys to see. So I've already grouped this, so I'll bring it here, okay? So I'll copy this to this other side so that I can have my date and my time around here. So I will group this first. So I have my date for the meeting here, and then I will be having my time and then time here. So I'm going to right click on this, that is Friday 29 to Sat 30th. So I'm going to take this off, so reduce this, so I'll have 6 p.m. okay, 6 p.m. So let's adjust this right now. So Friday 29 to Saturday 30th is 6 p.m. okay, and then we'll be having let me copy this, so right click to drag and then copy here. So we'll be having Sunday, which is 31st only, which is 31st, we'll have 8 a.m. okay, 8 a.m. So select this, Ctrl C to align, select this and then select that while holding shift, and then you hit on C to align something like this. So group this, Ctrl G, select this, holding your shift, group this, and then select this, and then hit on E to align that, and then we have something like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, let me just adjust this a little. So select everything and group that, hold on your shift and select on the background, hit on C to center align that. So here is the final look of our flyer design. So let's see how it looks. So this is okay for me. If you want to learn more on how to make any design, you can go through my channel and then you find more interesting video.